St. Peter Chrysologus, the golden-worded shepherd of truth and clarity, St. Peter Chrysologus, Bishop and Doctor of the Church. This reflection is prepared by Father Aube Francis, pastor at St. Jude Church, Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. St. Peter Chrysologus was born around the year 406 AD in Imola, a town in northern Italy. From a young age, Peter was known for his deep piety, humility, and intelligence. His name Chrysologus means golden-worded, a title given later in recognition of his eloquent preaching. He was ordained a deacon by Cornelius, the bishop of Imola, who saw great potential in him and provided him with a strong theological and spiritual foundation. His holiness and clarity in teaching made him stand out even as a young cleric. In an unusual turn of events, Peter was appointed as Archbishop of Ravenna around 433 AD by Pope Sixtus III, according to tradition. The Pope received a vision from St. Peter and St. Apollinaris, the first bishop of Ravenna, directing him to choose the humble deacon from Imola rather than the more popular candidate. Ravenna, at the time, was the political capital of the Western Roman Empire, giving the Bishop of Ravenna great influence. Despite this, Peter remained deeply pastoral, emphasizing the basics of the faith, the authority of the Church, and the mystery of the Incarnation. His call and vocation. Peter's vocation was rooted in service and clarity of teaching. As bishop, he focused on catechesis, ensuring the faithful understood their faith, especially the divinity and humanity of Christ. He was particularly devoted to explaining doctrines in ways that ordinary people could understand, always rooted in Scripture and church tradition. Peter believed that preaching was not merely a duty but a divine calling. He poured his soul into his homilies, which were brief but packed with meaning, moral instruction, and doctrinal clarity. Why he is called a doctor of the Church. St. Peter Chrysologus is one of the few saints who bear the title Doctor of the Church, a recognition given by the Church to saints whose teaching and writings are of exceptional importance and benefit to the whole Church. Peter earned this title primarily because of his outstanding preaching and doctrinal insight. Nearly 180 of his sermons have survived, many of them focusing on the Incarnation, the Apostles' Creed, the Virgin Mary, and the moral life. His ability to speak profound truths in simple, golden words made him accessible and memorable. In the 18th century, Pope Benedict XIII declared him a doctor of the Church, affirming that his works carry timeless theological value. Lessons from his life. 1. Clarity in faith matters. Peter Chrysologus teaches us the importance of making the truths of our faith understandable and alive. 2. Humility and leadership. Despite his position in a powerful imperial city, he led with humility and service. 3. Power of preaching. His life reminds all, especially clergy, of the power of thoughtful and spirit-filled preaching. 4. Obedience to God's call. Peter did not seek greatness but embraced his unexpected calling with grace and responsibility. 5. Devotion to the Incarnation. His constant teaching on the mystery of the Word made flesh reminds us of the closeness of God to humanity. A question for reflection: how can I, like St. Peter Chrysologus, use my words today to build faith, offer hope, and lead others to Christ in clarity and love?